Oh, that's cool. Hello. Hi, and welcome to Startup Slam. Hi, everybody. I'm Aileen, and I'm co-hosting this introduction with Matt. Matt, do you want to say hello?
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
So welcome. We're so happy you could join us here. Things are a little bit different this year, if you haven't noticed already, but we're really happy to see you via video. And I want to start off by acknowledging that the majority of us involved in this event are working and living on the unceded territories of the Lekwungen and Wasanic people. We would also like to express our gratitude to all the Coast Salish people as we continue to work and live as guests on their lands. So thank you for being here, and let's start talking about the event. What's going on? What's happening? If you're looking for something during the event, you can always navigate back to reception, where you can get your bearings. We've got a lot of information there. You can scroll down and read everything that you need to know. And we've got as you can see on the side, I'm pointing this way. I'm hoping that you're seeing it on the sidebar. Session and talk to an expert rooms can be found on the left side of reception by clicking that sessions icon. So find what you're looking for by scrolling through the offerings and clicking sessions. And we also have an info booth. So if you have questions that you want answered, or you would like to register for the Speak to an Expert, and we have some really, really cool experts, please head there. So you can find it by entering the expo from the reception page. So this is also where you can find our sponsor booths as well. So they're going to be there from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you're hanging out on social media as well, it's hashtag StartupSlam 2020. I think we've got some things for you if we see some really cool hashtags. That's something we've been doing in the past. I'm saying that, but I'm pretty sure it's happening. Either way, share your memories with us. Let us know what's going on. If you have anything that you're sharing on social media, we want to be in on it. We want to share in your joy.
Yeah, there's gonna be so many great speakers today. If you learned something interesting, make sure to share it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So I'm gonna go next. Yeah, here we go. So here's the other really important thing to remember: our code of conduct. You all, we're all joining these live events these days. So this is something you might have heard before, but this is our very special code of conduct that we take very seriously. And Startup Slam, I'm just going to read it out so we all are here with it. Startup Slam is a safe and inclusive place for all people. So please remember to be welcoming, be respectful, be careful with the words that you choose. And when we disagree, we try to understand why. And these are things, this has been our code of conduct I've been doing this for many years, 3 years now, and Matt's even longer been doing it. And it's probably been the same code of conduct the whole time, but you can find this as well on the Startup Slam website. So if you ever have something that you are wondering if it's okay, please check out the code of conduct and always reach out to us. So next slide, sir. Thank you.
No problem. What is Startup Slam? I'll take this one. So first of all, Startup Slam is online this year. It's kind of the new reality we're all living in. Despite that, I think it's going to be really great. We have some great software, and we still have some really great speakers from our community and across the world today, which is, I think, pretty exciting, opening Startup Slam up. The goal of Startup Slam always is to have really great interactive sessions and storytelling, kind of bringing to you the experience from people who have started their careers or at the mid of their careers have done some really amazing things, all about everything to do with tech and startups, and really how do you get in, or how do you move to the next step. We kind of started this because many people in our community in Victoria and BC and Canada didn't know where to start and where to get in. And we started really just focusing on the engineering standpoint and how do you get started as a technologist. But we quickly learned that startups don't just hire engineers. They need product people, business people, marketing people, sales people, operations people, mental health people. Like, we need everything. And so we've really grown the scope of Startup Slam as we've seen more and more demand for just learning about all the different facets of it. And it's evolved into like a really, really interesting event. And I hope you all get something really great out of it. The other thing we try to do with Startup Slam is, open some of those doors to people that might seem hard to reach or might seem like they're like, really high up there, CEOs and founders and investors, and just like open the door a little bit and give you a chance to connect. I think that's always really important, is that these people, everyone here is approachable. Everyone's donating their time. A lot of people are volunteering to be here today and help you all out. And so I really appreciate that. I just want to say thank you. And I hope you all get something out of it as well. Previously, Startup Slam has been like very, very Victoria focused. And again, I'm just really excited that today it's going to be, we've opened up to everyone beyond the island and beyond Canada and everything else. So no matter where you are from today, I just want to say welcome and thanks for joining us. That said, more on the Victoria front, we do have a lot of really great events within the Victoria and the community here that have gone virtual. So there's a GitHub here, github.com/send-with-us/vic-tech-events. It's a curated list of supported tech events and meetups around Victoria. Most of those have gone virtual, excuse me. There's also the YYJ Tech event calendar. There's the bit.ly link. I'll leave that up for a minute here. And you can subscribe to that and get events directly into your calendar. This is like a pretty good way to stay in touch with what's going on. And a lot of folks are going online today and supporting these online events. And so it's a good way to stay on top of that. All right, Eileen?
Yeah, next up, if you haven't joined it already, there's the YYJ Tech Slack group, which is the Victoria-based kind of Slack group for everyone in tech, and there's all kinds of people in there. If you're like, I'm not in tech yet, don't feel like you can't join. It's great fun. There's lots of people you can talk to, lots of people you can reach out to, many channels that are like very fun. I was in the coffee channel and I recently found like a kettle. Someone was like, I got this kettle on the and it was really great. So I'm like buying this kettle then. So it's like for lots of reasons other than I'm really in it for the like secret good coffee stuff. So there's definitely join the tech Slack group. And I'm pretty sure if you're not in Victoria, if you're not based, or maybe if you're looking to come to Victoria, you can always join it. And then I know there's one in Vancouver as well. So if you're like, is there one for my community specifically? There probably is. So definitely join a Slack group of people in the industry. It's a lot of fun, and you get a lot of good advice on coffee. Surprise, we all drink a lot of coffee. There's also a YYJ Tech ladies Slack group as well. So this is more focused on our women, our community for women and non-binary people. This is our safe space, and it's a really beautiful supporting place. So I highly recommend coming and joining us there. Yeah, definitely both of these Slack groups. Please come and hang out with us. So yeah, making connections with each other can be really tough online these days. It's not nearly as easy to network as it used to be. So we've also got there's this LinkedIn group for Startup Slam. So this is the link. I will leave it up for a second. I'm sure this information is elsewhere as well. There's a ton of information in reception and a ton of information on our website. So if you've lost these links, don't feel like you need to like furiously be typing them down. You can always go to the info booth and you can always reach out to us and we'll give you the link as well. But yeah, so join the Startup Slam LinkedIn group to meet with other attendees who had come.
And finally, if you're looking for a job or just interested in what's available in Victoria, there's the open source job board. Again, github.com/send-with-us/vic-startup-jobs. Job postings for all startups in Victoria. And the startups might be based in Victoria, but a lot of these roles could be remote as well. I know many companies are now hiring remote everywhere, just because of the new world. And there's co-ops available there as well. So a good place to take a look if you're looking for something. Aileen.
Yeah, so don't forget you can visit sponsor booths in the expo hall. So that's going to be all of our sponsors, some really great people, some very cool companies. So you can find that on the sidebar on the left side of your, I'm hoping it's this direction, right over here for me. It's like right here. It's expo. So this is also where the info booth is. So that's the info booth and the sponsors. And if you want to register for Talk to an Expert or ask any questions at all or meet our sponsors, you're going to want to go head over to that expo section. So Gearbox is our partner sponsor, and we'll have Troy here today, who will be speaking in a few minutes about what this event means to him and his team. So make sure to visit the Gearbox booth. Gearbox will also be mailing out a limited amount of swag, and all you need to do is speak with them to get on that list. So just because this event is online doesn't mean you don't get swag. And I think that's very, very cool because that's kind of a Startup Slam tradition is awesome swag. So please go check out Gearbox, get on that list to get some swag. And don't forget that the booths are going to be open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So that is a limited window to meet some folks and get some swag.
Don't forget, it's all about swag. So another presenting sponsor this year is Pixel Union. Pixel Union is another great local Victoria company, and really glad for all of their support. If you don't know about Pixel Union, I mean, go check out their booth, go check out their session, and talk to them and ask questions. I think they do a lot of design work. So if you're into design, like it's a really great company to look at and get some inspiration from. So again, thank you for sponsoring. Another presenting sponsor is Red Brick Media, or just Red Brick now. Red Brick's a really cool company located in Victoria. Of a long history here. So really cool, really recommend you check out their sessions. One of the cool things about Red Brick is that they do have multiple products that they support. And so if you're interested in companies that you might just not work on only one thing, but like many different things, it's a really cool company to check out. And again, thank you so much for sponsoring. And then Aileen?
Yeah, another sponsor for the fundamentals, I guess, section is Lighthouse Labs, which makes a lot of sense. I'm actually a Lighthouse Labs grad, so definitely if you're interested in tech and you're interested in kind of learning, definitely go check out their booth and say hello and ask what they do. And you also can get this code to be entered in to win a prize, apparently. So there's that.
Cool.
So yeah, our theme sponsors are helping us put on these sessions. So that was the Fundamentals. Lighthouse Labs is our theme sponsor for that. And then for advanced development, we have Roof. I always want to say it with the extra O. Matt, am I supposed to go Roof? I always like Roof.
It's definitely Roof.
Yeah, right? So they'll be there as well between 10 and 1. So ask what they do, go check them out, find out more about who they are, and you can get that code as well. Yeah, and then Gearbox again is sponsoring this and the product and design session. So again, go check them out. Go say hi, get your swag, 10 to 1. Entrepreneurship, the session sponsor is Virtual CFO Solutions. I don't actually know as much about these people, so maybe I will have to go to the expo and learn more because that's definitely sounds interesting. I wish I knew more. You can also check it out if you're wondering who our sponsors are. They all have websites, which we have information on the Startup Slam website as well. So, but I highly recommend just go asking them themselves. Go meet some people in the industry.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a key part about Startup Slam again was making those connections, and so these people are here for you. Everyone's here on their Saturday, so talk to the sponsors. Come talk to the expert sponsors. They're here to answer questions. Don't feel shy. So highly recommend that. So talk to expert sponsors. This is an amazing opportunity. You can head to the info booth to register to speak with any of the experts that are here from our sponsor organizations. It's a great way to like learn about companies, like learn about like how to get started, that next step or whatever else. There are limited spots today for talk to an expert, so you do have to register to make sure you don't miss out. And you can find all the info on the expo part, which is either there or there or there or there. I don't know. Somewhere it says expo. It has like a nice little shop icon. And it's on the sidebar on the left side of your window. So do please go check that out. Yeah.
Oh, so what would Startup Slam be without swag? We've got some really excellent t-shirts this year, and you don't want to miss out on it. I know a couple of people who have like the t-shirts from every single year, and I'm definitely one of them. So you don't get to miss out on having a sweet t-shirt. You can order tees and stickers from our swag site, and thanks very much to our partner Brandigenous. And these t-shirts look honestly like extremely better quality than I've ever seen a tech swag t-shirt. I really like the color. So definitely go. You can find a link to the swag store in the reception page. You can also, which is going to be on your left-hand side as well. So go to the reception, go to the swag store, and then get one of these awesome shirts and some stickers and things like that.
What would it be Startup Slam without the stickers?
Exactly. I need stickers. My laptop, it has like a little fraction of space left so that I can cover with some stickers. Yeah, so this is the schedule. You can see this on the website and probably in reception as well. But this is exactly what's going on. We're here right now in the welcome and keynote sponsor booths. Remember, it's only that window from 10 to 1. Each of the sessions kind of have their blocking for their time. You can mix and match with these sessions. But really, these are the time. So you gotta know when things are starting. So definitely keep an eye on the time and go check out the schedule, and then also go check out all the different sessions that you can go to. So the sponsor booths are gonna just be that's the drop in, and you can also we've got an entry form for a code. So each of the sponsors have a code. I don't know if I've talked about this yet, but they've got a code, and you can go on the reception page to find the form to enter in the code from each of the sponsors. And then you're going to have, I think, a chance to win something that I have more information about later. So just know that like there's a lot of great reasons to go talk to the sponsors. They're cool people, but also there's maybe a chance to win something cool. Each of these sessions has several events. So there's talk to an expert, maybe a fundamental session, advanced dev, product and design, or entrepreneurship. You can really go to any of these different kind of topics. So each of the sessions, you can kind of fit a new one in if you want, or go check them all out for the same kind. And then it's going to be 15-minute breaks between each session. So you can have a stretch, get a snack, have a drink, or enter our social media giveaways as well. So make sure that you're doing that as well.
Awesome. And I did just see in the chat from Alana that we have 2 $75 Amazon gift cards available to win with those Expo booth code word contest. That was a mouthful. I don't know what the
Yes, exactly. Right. So yeah, again, they're going to be an hour each. So all the lectures and the workshops, those are the sessions. They're going to be about an hour. And we have some really great people, leading industry pros from across Canada, which is kind of a new thing for us. But yeah, very much a lot of really interesting things to learn. So please like fill your day, hang out with us, and learn some things from all of our very, very cool experts. So again, I've kind of touched on these workshop themes, but you really don't feel like you need to be stuck in one theme. You know, if you're just starting out, you don't have to take everything in foundations. You definitely can if you like, but you could pepper in a little bit of advanced tech, maybe go check out an entrepreneurship session, Or if you're really like thinking about product and design, definitely go check that out as well. So you can go to each of these different tracks, and you can mix and match them as well. And I think their names are pretty descriptive of what they are. We've talked a little bit about them as well. So the foundations, you can kind of expect that like this is going to be more introductory, like learning. And then advanced tech is really some very, very cool like things that are probably going to go over my head. And then entrepreneurship, we've always had really interesting people who have done very cool things, bringing companies up from nothing, having an idea, kind of that entrepreneurial spirit. That's always really fun to hear people's stories. And then product and design, which is exactly what it sounds like. That's when we're talking about building something, like how do we do it? How do we think about a product? How do we think about making something for people, both in the structure of creating something, but then also, just like how does it look? How does it function? How does it work for people? So that's kind of like a flavor of definitely pick it, but mix and match, go to a little bit of all of it, or just go to one, you do whatever you want.
Choose your own adventure.
Yeah, exactly.
There's also talk to an expert today. I kind of mentioned this earlier, but it's a really good opportunity for you to get kind of one-on-one or a small group on one Q&A with we've got technical and product experts, successful entrepreneurs. We have an accounting expert, even investors to talk to. Again, you do have to register for talk to an expert, and it's in the info booth. You can go to the website startupslam.io to meet some of the experts and see who's going to be here today. Highly recommend go and take a look at the experts and find one of these people to talk with and ask questions. These people are going to be open book and here to help. So take advantage of an exciting opportunity. And I wish I had this when I was a student or just getting started. And then audience participation. So at the end of the day, Startup Slam is for you. Our goal is to enrich the community, open doors, and help you, get information or find the path that's going to be right for you. And so the best way for us to make a best event is to get your feedback. And so help us make it better. Ask us questions. If you feel comfortable, turn on your camera when you're asking, if you're on chat, or if you're in, if you don't feel comfortable with the video, that's cool. Just, get active in the chat. We're all watching it. We're here to answer questions. We're following the social media as well. So get on there on Twitter or LinkedIn, connect with other attendees or with the speakers. If you feel comfortable doing that. Please drop by the sponsor groups and say hello. Learn about these companies because they make Victoria really great. They make this community really great, and trying to give back a little bit and help out. And so asking those questions is a really great way to do that. So yeah, and
right. So. Also, we've touched on this a little bit of the Amazon gift cards, but we actually have 2 ways to win a prize. There's going to be 2 ways to win your prizes at Startup Slam. So you can use the hashtag Startup Slam 2020 to tell us your #1 takeaway from the day and be entered to win a $50 Amazon gift card. So that's some pretty good. I mean, it's Amazon, so there's everything on there. But so it's hashtag Startup Slam 2020 and tell us your #1 takeaway from the day, which I think I would love to know what it is. What was your favorite thing? What did you learn? What was the thing that you're going to remember for the rest of your days that you learned at Startup Slam? It doesn't need to be that serious, but definitely please do that. And then we also have, we talked a bit about the sponsor booths, but you can collect a password from each of these sponsors. And once you have 7 of them, you can submit a form from the reception page. There's a link. And you'll be entered to win a $75 Amazon gift card. So hashtag Startup Slam 2020, your chance to win a $50 gift card, and then visiting the sponsor booths, chance to win a $75 Amazon gift card. So you can enter in all these things, cover your bases, and then get yourself something nice. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. I have some trivia for you, Aileen.
Uh-huh.
Do you know the maximum weight that Amazon will ship to you for free?
No. Do you?
I do, of course. It's 1,500 pounds.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
so specific.
I know, I know. Can
I
you
have so many more
imagine?
questions about this now. Like, what if it's like, is this something that the postal is because someone has to like carry it to your door? Okay, no, I'm not gonna get into this.
Maybe we'll have an expert on Amazon shipping that you can ask those questions about.
I hope so. So this hashtag StartupSlam 2020 is a Twitter. I think it's mainly Twitter, but if you do it on Instagram, I'm sure we're keeping an eye on all of it. But yeah, there you go. Prizes. That's how you do it. That's how you can win. So again, I just so if you need help at any time throughout the event, if you don't know what's going on or you're confused about using the platform or any of these things, please go over to the info booth and you can always ask. So that's in that little expo hall. So the info booth is one of them. So then there's also on the reception page, there's a ton of information. There's a schedule and links, all kinds of stuff is living on that reception page. I think everyone's saying that it's on the other side, so I'm not gonna point. I'm just not gonna point to where it is. It's called reception. It's got the little house icon, a ton of information there. And then there's also a lot of information on the website, the startupslam.io website. So reception chat, and the Startup Slam website, and you can get a hold of us in any of those kind of ways.
Do we have a TLDR for the day?
Yeah, TLDR. Hopefully, if you're just joining us or you've missed out on everything I've said or you weren't paying attention, I don't blame you. It's early for me. Make sure to read the code of conduct. This is a big one. Read the code of conduct. Please check it out and kind of learn what it is that we expect from everyone and we expect from ourselves. So definitely check out the code of conduct. Don't forget to sign up for Talk to an Expert at the info booth. There's limited spots and it's very, very extremely cool to talk to an expert. So please head over to the info booth in the expo button to sign up. And then also visit our sponsors for a chance to win a $75 Amazon gift card, but also because they're very cool people and also because swag. And there's just a million reasons why you should go do that, but please go do that. And it's only from 10 to 1.
Cool. So we have two great speakers coming up. Troy, I'll introduce first. Troy's our sponsor today, the founder and CEO of Gearbox. A short story about Troy is that a year ago at Startup Slam, Troy didn't sponsor. I didn't think he had an opportunity to. And he came to me at the event. It's like, Matt, I have to get involved. We have to help out. Like, I love Startup Slam and I want to do it. So this year, Troy and his team donated a ton of time and the website and all the graphics. And I think these pretty slides and everything went into them. Troy's team helped out and created all of these. And so it all looks amazing. I hope you all enjoyed the website. It's so rad. So huge thank you to Troy. Longtime Victoria Tech community member. Yeah, I'm just really psyched to have him involved. Troy's going to have a few words about, why his team decided to help out today and why they're excited for Startup Slam in Victoria. So I'll pass to Troy now.
Thanks, guys. Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
You're live.
Nice. Okay. Long time lurker, first time sponsor, as Matt said. So as Matt said too, I'm Troy McGinnis, the founder and CEO of Gearbox. We are a small development first agency based out of Victoria. And really, we're just, a passionate group of developers that love new tech. We love building fast websites and we love building fast websites with new tech. For 2020, we ended up teaming up with Emily Johnson of RDO Design Co. To help Startup Slam ease into this new world with a whole new look, a brand refresh, and a new website. And I should probably apologize in advance. I'm sure this is kind of becoming a bit more of the norm as the landscape of the world is changing. But if you see any naked kids running back and forth behind me, that's just kind of been, my life for the past months or so. When we were thinking about Startup Slam and sponsoring this event, we weren't really sure what it was going to look like. And, you know, we thought it was going to be maybe a bit odd or a bit different. And don't get me wrong, it is, but I feel like I'm not alone in feeling that over the past few months, this is kind of feeling like the norm. You know, video calls, Zoom, you know, meetings, all that kind of stuff, kids running around in the background and everyone, you know, working from home. And I'm just super excited to be here. You know, I've been following Startup Slam since the beginning. And as Matt said, last year I came up to him and after attending Startup Slam, had an awesome time at the event and really just wanted to get involved. So, you know, it's crazy with this new era with virtual conferences and virtual booths, which, as Eileen has been saying this whole time, swing by the booth. We love talking. We love talking about new tech. Oh, there goes the kid right now. And we have lots of swag. So first come, first swag basis. Don't delay. But yeah, it's just crazy how this has all become possible now. You know, Gearbox is a semi-global team with most of us based in BC, all over BC, but again, all over. So, you know, I'm just really excited to be here. And yeah, final words. I just want to give a shout out to Brand Indigenous for helping us with our swag as well. So again, if you want some awesome swag, come by the booth and we'll hook you guys up. And of course, shout out to the whole team at Dispatch. Love you guys, and I love what you've done with the place.
Thanks, Troy. We did our best to make this happen as beautiful as possible. No. Yeah, no, we love the support. And again, like sponsors like Troy are what build this community to make this all possible. So please go say thank you, go say hi, and learn more. Because this is you know, this is who we are. This is the community, and so we all need to get involved to help out. Thanks again, Troy and team. Next up, we do have our keynote from Ashni. So Ashni's we're on a mission to build a better tomorrow. That's a super cool mission, actually. That's really, really hard. She's a former software engineer at Microsoft and Amazon. That's pretty cool. And it's recently launched her own startup focused on consumer privacy. Her startup's called Tonga. I might mispronounce that, and I apologize if I do. Previously, she also launched Hype Docs, a tool to track your achievements and beat imposter syndrome, as well as Elixir Labs, a volunteer-run nonprofit that builds technical solutions for other nonprofits around the world. That is a huge problem because technology can help nonprofits in many, many huge ways, but often nonprofits aren't run by technical people and they have almost zero budget. And so there's some of the people that need that help and that technology the most to have a really big impact. So that's a huge thing she did there. Ashley has a passion for building global products while keeping customer experience at the heart of the process. So it's a really big mission, a really big thing. And she's done some really impressive. Our keynote today on using tech to build a better tomorrow.